YouTube, what's going on with you guys, man? This is Mr. Solo Dolo, back at it again with another video. So I want to talk about the lone wolf, the life as a lone wolf on semen retention. Now, being a lone wolf is not easy, okay? When you're walking this path as a lone wolf, just know you're not going to require much friendships and much people in your life, because first and foremost, the reason why you're a lone wolf in the first place is because God separated you from all of the heathens. That's right. He separated you for a reason from all of your heathen friends, heathen family members, and just a bunch of degenerates, right? There's a bunch of degenerates roaming around this planet, roaming around the world. A lot of people are just degenerates, right? Delinquents. And all they want to do is live recklessly. They don't stop to think of what they're about to do could possibly impact their life on a negative level. They don't stop and think and use critical thinking, right? They don't stop and analyze a situation the right way, right? A lot of people, man, don't use their brain. They don't use their head. They don't think before they do. You know, they're not the type of people to apply critical thinking and to think of what their actions are going to cause, right? What type of consequences are going to occur based off their actions, right? A lot of people are not following God. A lot of people are living ungodly lives. You know, you got a lot of people, man, that are just following the programming, and they're just becoming in sync with the matrix day by day by day. And you know what, man? Me personally, I can't live like that. I can't live my life based off how other people live their life, because I'm not a follower at the end of the day. I've never been that way. You know, even though there have been times in my life where I want to fit in, I want to blend in with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I've had a few friendships that were close. You know, I've had different friend groups, circles at different stages of my life. You feel me? I've also had acquaintances. But now at this current stage of my life, I have neither. Why? Because God has separated me, because I am just meant to be set apart. Because God has a different path for me to walk. The path that he has me walking is not the path that other people are supposed to be walking. You see, when you're a chosen one, you're like a lone wolf. You are walking a path less traveled. You guys have to understand that. You're walking a path less traveled, meaning not everybody's going to walk that path. And not a lot of people are capable of walking that path that you're walking, right? A lot of people, bro, cannot walk in your shoes. They're incapable of walking in your shoes. They don't relate to you, and you don't relate to them. You know what I'm saying? I've been a lone wolf for a very long time. And I'm not saying I'm comfortable being a lone wolf, because it's not easy. There's a lot of pain that comes with being a lone wolf. A lot of growing pains, for sure. You know, it's not easy to cope with. I've had a lot of dark days being a lone wolf. And of course, anybody can just say, well, go ahead and make friends and go out into the world and make friends and, you know, go introduce yourself. And I've never been the type of guy to do that. To just go ahead and just introduce myself and try to blend in and force my way into people's lives. Man, I don't do that. I don't do that crap. I don't got time for that, right? I don't need to force my way into nobody's life. Because if I have to force my way into somebody's life, if I have to force a friendship, guess what? That means that friendship was never meant to happen in the first place. right? That friendship is doomed. It's doomed to fail because there's nothing organic about the fellowship. And truth be told, man, like, I'd rather be in fellowship with fruitful individuals, with people that bear good fruit. I'd rather be in fellowship with people that are godly, that are on the right path. So when you're a lone wolf, man, you can't feel sorry about being a lone wolf because you have to understand how people move out here nowadays. You think just because somebody gives you good vibes, they give you good energy. Listen, that doesn't always equate to a quality friendship. That does not always equate to a quality friendship. Just because they give you good vibes and good energy, you can't always trust good vibes and good energy. You need to study a person of how they move. Study how they treat other people. Study the way how they talk to other people. You know, look into what they've done in their life. Look into who they're associated with themselves with. Look at who they're affiliated with, right? Because this is very important, man, to understand, you know, the nature of people, right? Someone can fool you into thinking that they're living this way, but behind closed doors, you know, they're living godly in front of you, but behind closed doors, they're wicked. They're doing a whole bunch of wicked stuff behind closed doors. Behind closed doors, they worship the devil. You know, they try to project this image that they're this perfect, you know, Christian, God-fearing human, right? That they're squeaky clean. There's a lot of people like that are portraying themselves as squeaky clean. Like they have no dirt. They have no skeletons in the closet. Let me tell y'all something, man. Us chosen ones, we have our own skeletons in the closet. We have dirt, right? We have our own deficiencies. We have our secrets. We have our own, you know, we have our sins. We have committed sin. We all fall short when it comes to the Most High, right? But the thing is, some people, bro, are not meant to walk your path. Just because they say the right things to you, right? They compliment you. They say a whole bunch of sweet things to you, but that does not mean that they mean well. A lot of people, man, you know, they're looking to get close to you enough to harm you. And mind you, when I say this, disclaimer above, when I say this, man, this is not to, you know, create a sense of fear, right? This is not me saying this. This is not to get you paranoid. I'm saying this so that you can have this self-awareness and the discernment to see through people and to see what they're all about. Like, I'm encouraging you guys to not always trust energy and vibes with people. Even if the energy and vibes are positive, right? But there's always something more to a person than meets the eye, okay? There's always something more to a person than meets the eye.